Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we are taking a look at Chase Elliott's 2022 Napa BlueDEF Chevy Camaro. Now this car ran at the Kansas Speedway, so if you're wondering why I picked up the BlueDEF car and I don't have the Trico car or the CRC brake cleaner, why don't I have those 1/24th? Well, I only really wanted one, and it was because I was at the race, number one, but number two, I'm a sucker for playoff banners, and this is the first one with the playoff banners. Now, there are a couple more coming out that will have playoff banners as well, but of the first three, first three. Of the first three, the Napa BlueDEF car is the only one that has the playoff markings. So, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at it here, though. You can hear a little squeak. Standard Elite box for the 2022 season, and thank goodness, only for the 2022 season. And it's one of 121, so not all that many of these made. But, pick them up, and obviously with this one, like I said, had a reason for that. But let's go in and take a look at it here. So I actually have another Chase Elliott car to compare it to, just so you guys can see it. Now this Chase Elliott car has been mangled a little bit, had a little fun stuff done to it, including bright shiny chrome rims. But going down the left side, the biggest thing you'll notice, or that I notice, is you can see the yellow along the jack post here. We also have the little yellow marks on the edges of the car. These are for the splitter. So those are kind of I don't want to say custom, but it's part of the car that is not normally rendered in. So you can see here, there's no yellow here, no yellow mark there. You can see how it kind of is really crisp and clean down the side. It is still very clean down the side on here as well, but it's just something that, is definitely missing in terms of like that mark there and this mark here. So definitely, I think, adds a little bit of a different look to it. You see we got the BlueDEF logo here. That's really the biggest, obviously, change from the standard paint scheme. Everything else is pretty much the same. We do have a bright yellow windshield banner for the playoffs and a bright yellow spoiler. DIN number on this one is 88. Go ahead and pop this open. You can see we got BlueDEF on the rear bumper, and then you do have our fuel cell in the back there as well. Elliott on the rear window, and then a couple of little marks here. That's for air inlets. Roof flaps do pop open here, so you can see that there. We'll flip it around to the right side real quick. And when you go around to the right side, you can see we've got A-Shock, Hooters, and Lumar with Universal at the back. But the big BlueDEF logo is right there on the corner panel. We've got Napa there. We've got Chase, or the number 9 there. We also have the round of 16. A little hair on there. So round of 16 and Cup Series playoffs. Going around here, you can see we got our Napa Camaro front end. You can see we got that blue number there on the nose, the two little yellow marks on the splitter, and then, of course, the playoff marking. So just wanted to look here. I will say there is something I did find a little interesting, is the color of blue has actually changed. So you can see this one's a little bit more of a deeper blue than this one here. So it is a slight bit different on the shade of the blue itself. Decaling-wise, everything looks pretty much the same. But I will say the blue has actually changed color just a small little bit between here and here. So this is, of course, a preseason release. This one comes out as soon as possible, as soon as the season starts. This one obviously was run at Kansas down in the playoffs. But yes, you do have a little bit more blue to this car. So just in case anyone was wondering if there was any difference between this and the standard car, yes, there are a couple small differences. Like I said, these little yellow markings. The blue itself has a little different change. Obviously, the easiest one to spot is probably the playoff markings, and of course the BlueDEF logo. But anyway, guys, that will pretty much wrap up this Diecast review. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, turn on the bell and subscribe for more Diecast content. Let me know which ones you picked up. If you're an Elliott fan and picked up other versions, I know, like I said, this one I was at the race for. But also, I love playoff markings, so decided to specifically pick this one up for all of those reasons combined. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. This has been Race Craze, and we will see you in the next Diecast review.